All right, I'm at 2047 Nottingham Parkway in Avon. Customer here is going to be a little different. So they technically get a spring cleanup through the HOA. She wants us to come in afterwards and fix what they miss. She also wants us to do mulch. She's going to have a couple plants as well that she would like us to put in. So we're looking at like middle to late May. When we edge, she does not want any more taken off of her beds because they're just getting way too big. So nice deep edge, but don't take any more lawn out. When we come out, this is going to be completely filled with perennials. So if there's any leaves or debris or weeds, let's just make sure we get that before we mulch. We're going to be putting an azalea right here. Like I said, she'll provide that. We'll edge around, keep it clean. This area here, we're going to turn to grass. So if there's any plants or anything in here, we're going to pop that out. But starting where the gutter is, this is going to be grass and just kind of keep it winding with the bed. So it still looks shapely. And then this, we're going to have to rake out, bring in some topsoil to level it, and then grass seed. Like I said, the company who does the cleanups here are not great from what I've heard. So just inspect the beds. If there's any weeds, any other debris, trimming that needs done, let's just do it for them. This here, she wants this trimmed up very well. It's hitting the windows, but these are very important, so just be careful how much you take off. This here, it will be covered with a ground cover, so it may not need mulch. If anything, probably just the edges, but put a good edge on this. This plant here is sprouting new growth, so we want to keep this, but cut the stump down to the ground, so this can kind of grow up and take its place. The other thing, too, we have to quote is they're getting some work done on the house. So after that's done, we're going to come in and about 18 inches to 2 feet off from the corner of the house all the way down. We're going to spray the ground cover that's here, lay mulch cloth, and do 57 river rock. So she said anywhere between 18 inches and 2 feet's fine. Back here, again, this is all going to be covered with plants and perennials, but that river rock path is going to continue right to the corner of the house, and then nothing past that. Again, any trimming, weeds, or anything that they miss, grab that. She does want this stump cut down because we've got a new plant growing off of it. So this and this, cut it down as far as possible. This is going to just be mulch where we can put it and a good edge. This area here too, good edge and mulch. She is going to have a couple plants that she wants us to install here. And then this as well is going to be edged and mulched. Any weeds, clean it up. We planted these last year completely incorrectly and they died, so please be mindful of how we're planting. Outside of these rocks, we're going to do the same thing and turn this to grass. So rake out as much of the mulch and debris, level it with the grass, and then it'll kind of tie back in with the bed. Feather it out, grass seed. It looks like maybe they do mulch along here. I'm not entirely sure. When we get here, if you can ask them if they want just a nice clean edge to like here and mulch, or if we'll have topsoil if they want us to topsoil and seed it. Whatever they want. Here too, edge, just be mindful of that. Edge it and mulch where we can. Make sure this is all cleaned up and pretty for them. And then this little bed here, this mulch is really high. So if we can take some of this out, clean out the debris so it's nice and flat, and then remulch it so it looks nice, and call it a day after you take care of that tree ring. And that's it.